Hi everyone, welcome to Life Well Loved. I'm Penny. I got tagged in a handbag tag and I'm excited to do it. It's called Bags Don't Lie, Secrets Revealed. And I was tagged by the beautiful Mandy of Just One More Bag 01. And the original creators of the tag was Nothing But Bags and Bits and Bags. So as soon as I got tagged, I immediately went onto those creators' channels and subscribe to their channel, and I encourage you to do so as well. All three of those ladies are fantastic content creators, and I think that you'll really enjoy what they have to offer and really fall in love with their content. So this handbag tag seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's an opportunity for you to get to know your favorite content creators a little bit more. And it's true that our handbags do reveal who we are. And I have selected 4 different handbags from within my collection to kind of cover some of the different aspects of who I am as a person in my real life. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. Okay, so let's get into it. Representing my 55-hour work week as a business professional, I am bringing in my Chanel medium double flap bag. She is very structured, she's very stuffy. Every stitch has been sewn to perfection. She is a double flap version, which means you need to check your work and you also need to be cautious to make sure that you are thinking ahead and preventing consequence. She comes with this beautiful Bordeaux color, and I think that that's really reminiscent of evening dinner meetings where you're having a little bit of red wine with your meal, which is a totally acceptable drink to have. She is a champagne hardware, which is a mix between silver and gold, and I think that is an indication of maybe flexibility and compromise. You know, you're not this way or that way, you're a little bit gold, you're a little bit silver, you're kind of in the middle, and you are able to work with other projects or people without any problem. You can see she has the Mona Lisa smile pocket on the back. Doesn't really hold anything, it's just a little bit of a half smile, and I think that this indicates I'm friendly, but don't get too close. That's not why we're here. Okay, so representing my playful side, which is where I like to spend the most amount of my time, is this little cutie. Isn't she gorgeous? So she comes in this hot pink color, and I got her off of Amazon, so she was not very expensive. She was probably like 30 bucks, but I was like, oh my gosh, she's so adorable. She has the drawstrings on the side, which to me kind of look like pigtails. I call this my fancy lady bag because she's got the pearl earrings on it, and that is absolutely a piece of my personality. I don't go anywhere without my earrings. In fact, if I'm traveling somewhere and I forget my earrings, I will turn around and go home just to go get them because I don't think that my outfit is complete unless I'm wearing earrings. And so I think that she absolutely represents that. She's in this beautiful hot pink colorway with the red lipstick, and she's got this green and red polka dot with the chains, and she's just looking so extra, and I definitely love a bit of extra. On the inside, she's just an open canvas there. She fits not too much, but enough. You can fit your wallet and your phones and your lipstick and those kinds of things. You can actually tuck in the sides and she starts to look like that, but I think that that is way not as cute as if you pull out the straps here and then just style her there. She is crossbody. So she has her strap here, and I can tell you that when I wear this bag, I get so much welcome attention. People love to stop me and tell me how cute this bag is, and I agree with them. I think she is adorable, and I think that she absolutely represents my playful side. Representing my creative side is my Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse in the reverse monogram. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I love to coordinate patterns and colors. And I loved this bag. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the one, I have to have it. Back in the day, these Pochette Matisse were very difficult to get, and I felt very fortunate to actually get her into my collection, especially in this particular colorway. I think that the craze has died down a little bit, but my love for her absolutely has not. The other thing that I think she represents for me is that she is very organized. She's got 3 pockets, so 1, 2, and then 3 on the back. And I am also a very organized person. Everything has a home, everything goes in its home, and I like to be able to find things, which is why a lot of times I will have a bag inside of a bag just to make sure that I know where everything is. She's got this beautiful dark colorway here. You may say she has a dark heart. I'm just kidding. She has gold hardware, which I think is really pretty. I do have to be careful closing her because she will scratch up the surface sometimes, and I think that that's just, you know, the fact that we are all human and therefore we are all flawed. She also sometimes will open up on her own. So to open her, you just have to squeeze this little part right here and it pops open. If I rub against something, then she will pop open. And I think that kind of represents my moody side because sometimes for whatever reason, I rub up against something and all of a sudden I'm moody. So I think that that's kind of like a funny piece of my personality. I'm sure everybody has that. She has a black leather rather than the facetta, which I think is really important because I live in South Florida and it rains all the time. So if I have facetta on any of my bags, I tend to leave them behind because I don't want the rain to ruin them. She does have a back pocket here, which I think is really smart because one of the things that I look for in handbags is a place to be able to put my phone, and you can see that that's a perfect spot right there. So overall, I think that this bag absolutely represents my creative side and also my need for organization. So my last bag is also a Louis Vuitton, and it is my GM Never Full in the monogram. So it has my name on it, Penny, but they only allow you for 3 letters, so it just says Pen, which is fine with me. That's a nickname that my husband gives me. But you can see that I customized it with a black and cream colorway, and on the inside it also has the black interior. This bag I use all the time. Every time we travel anywhere, anytime I need to carry a large amount of things, maybe for like transporting Christmas gifts over to my nephews or going on a car ride, anything where I need a lot of storage, I use this bag, and it's customized to me. I love to have things personalized. On the inside, she is a darker color because I wanted her to be able to match everything that I had, and she probably even has a little bit of glitter in there, which is probably another piece of my personality, is to have a little bit of glitter wherever I go. But I just think the name in itself, the Neverfull, actually represents how I feel about handbags. I always feel like I am trying to find purse piece, but it is elusive to me because I just love handbags, and I think that my collection of handbags is never full, and I think that it reminds me of actually why I'm here, because just one more bag actually tagged me in the handbag tag. You like how I did that, Mandy? You tied you right in at the end. So yeah, so those are my handbags that I think represent me and my personality. I am a new content creator, and if you like these types of videos, then give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.